Hello there, church family. Well, it's Mark here, and here I am introducing the whole theory and the times for what will happen in the autumn when we shift things around, when we develop a whole one church idea in multiple locations. Now, before we get into the practical arrangements, and Matt and Ben will be along to explain a little bit about those, let me just tell you the heart behind this. And the heart behind this really is our mission of making disciples that make disciples, and also our vision. And if you remember, our vision for Hope Community Church is that we are a church that is a church as a place, a hub of impartation, that we're focused on families with children, and that we do this in multiple locations. Now, the multiple locations bit is obviously a big part of our thinking, as we're going to be joining with Thetford and Wyndham will join with Thetford and Thetford will join with Wyndham, and we become one church, as well as what we're doing in Long Stratton. We really had to think very carefully about, well, how a Sunday morning is going to work. We didn't want to move the Thetford morning meeting, so that meant something had to give slightly if we were going to have the same preach on the same morning every week. And that's really important. As being one church, lots of things can contribute to that. The same mission, the same vision, the same eldership and leadership, the same trustees, deacons, wider leadership, all that kind of stuff. But one of the things which really helps is to have the same preach on the same day, on the same morning, so that people can be directed in the same way on any given time. So to enable that to happen, we're going to have to do some stuff with regards to times. So over to Ben.
So what does it mean to be one church with our Wyndham service times? Well, that means we're going to shift our service times. We're going to start our first service at 9 a.m. in the morning. That means that all our normal things of worship, preaching, baby Uber, mini Uber and Uber will happen just the same, but we'll start half an hour earlier, and we will finish that service at 10:30. Our third service will then begin with refreshments at 11:30, and the meeting will begin at 11:45 and run through to 1:15. That will have all the normal things like we run now with Ignite and Uber happening, as well as worship and preaching and all the other things. But it also means we've now got a gap in the middle at Wyndham. So what does that mean? Well, it means three things. First, it means refreshments. So the 9 a.m. service will have refreshments from 10:30 until 11. It will mean reset. So we will reset what we do in terms of Uber, use of other rooms, worship band, all those kind of things. And it will also mean rest. So the teams that are serving in first service will get a chance to rest, ready to go at 11:30 as the church family comes in. We're really excited of all that this means for our Wyndham site.
Hey everybody, so what will this mean for our one church service 2 times in Thetford? Basically, we'll be running the service from 10:30 to 12. Make that 10:30 sharp, everybody. And this will mean that we will need a driving team to run the preacher between the different locations. So if you feel like that's your calling in the next season, then please could you send Mark an email and let us know your interest. Obviously, we're looking for people with Mustangs and Porsches. No, I'm only joking. But if anybody is interested and has a willing heart, has a vehicle and is willing to serve in this way, we'd love to have you on board for this task. You will be compensated for fuel costs and things like that. Just get in touch with us and let us know. Thank you.
So there we have it, guys. There's all the times, all the data, all the information you need with regards to what's going to happen. The only thing you need to know is when is this all going to happen from. And we've got a really key date, or a couple of dates potentially, because we're still just checking out a venue and getting final details. So from either the 18th or the 25th of September, all of this stuff's going to happen. Now, either on the 18th or the 25th, what will happen is we're going to have one huge, big, one church event. We're going to get everybody together from Thetford, everybody together from Meeting 1 and Meeting 2 and from Long Stratton, and we're going to get them in one place. And that's just going to be a great celebration. We'll only have one meeting. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be fantastic. It won't be here in Wyndham. It will be somewhere else. And as I say, we're just trying to work that through. So please do keep the 18th or the 25th free. And then from after that date, that's when these times will come into effect and we'll be operating in this way. So this is it, guys. This is new ground for us. This is not a well-worn path for us. And so we're excited about where God is taking us, about what He's spoken over us, and also about where He's taking us, so that we can see so many people get to know Jesus all the better. So bless you, church. I look forward to it. Do be praying into it, and we'll see you soon. Bye.